In this video, we are going to see the enhancements we made for the tasks application in Enterprise 10.10.5. So the first screen is the task list screen, where you have some filters, and then you can add some additional filter here if you want to see the tasks which are owned by you or assigned to you. And to create a new task, you can either click on this plus icon or you can click on the new. And this icon shows all the history of the task. On the task list, there are fields you can set up using the administrator. Now this icon shows that there are two subtasks, and this icon is the favorite icon if you want to mark that task as favorite task, and then you can go and filter for all the start tasks. Now let's go to the details of this task. Now here we see some of the task fields which can also be set by you, and these red fields are the required fields, otherwise the task is not going to save. Now you can assign multiple people to this task by typing it here. You can add some tags on the task. Your task can also be linked up with an entity. Either it could be contact, campaigns, accounts, opportunities, projects, or competitors. And then you can search for a particular value in the entity. For example, for contact, I have only 4 or 5 contacts. But if I had many contacts, I could search for it. Say, for example, I can put Peter here, and then this task is set with this entity. Now, if I want to, when I'm looking at the task for general editing, I can click on this eye here to see more details of the task. In the description, I can type some descriptions, and there are 2 more fields, task type and priority, which I can set up from the admin, which I'm going to show next. Now the person who creates the task becomes the task owner initially, but the administrator can change the task owner. Now if you want to see who has access to the task, that can also be seen and controlled. For example, in this particular task, I have these people in the company and they have these access. And then if I want to change the access for a particular person, if I don't want to show this task to one person, so I can just remove the read access here, and they will not be able to see this task anymore. Also, you can upload attachments with the task, and in order to upload attachment, just drag and drop a file here, or you can just select a file from your file manager. And when you're looking at the task, you can also click on the attachment. It will show you a copy of the attachment here if it is a PDF file or image. On the right side, we have the status, and you can set the task as a private task which will not be seen by anybody else. And then we have subtask. You can add a subtask below a task, and once you complete the subtask, you can just click on it. It shows up over here as completed. Now if you want to again revert it, just uncheck the checkbox. In addition to this, you can track time for the task. If you want to track the time, you just start the timer from here, and as you can see here at the top of the screen, there is a timer here which starts running. Now you can see this timer anywhere else. You can see the timer from any application, and when required, you can just, if you want to stop the timer, just click on it, it stops. This time is recorded over here. I can also stop the timer from here. So I'm just adding a note, time. I just started the task here, so maybe I have to put the time myself. And I worked on the task for 30 minutes. Now if I am using the timesheet application, I can also check in here. This time will automatically be included in the timesheet. So when I save it, time goes over here, and there is a small work note also you can put in here, and for date and time. And this way you can keep track of each individual instances when you are working on the task. In addition to that, you can also add the estimated time here, and we capture 2 estimated time. One is the very first estimate, and then as you go on working on the task, you can change the estimate, so this becomes the final estimate. And finally, the spent time will come over here, how much time you spent on the task, by adding all these other times here. In this case, the balance is the difference between the estimated and spent. It is negative because you spend more time on the task than the final estimate. So in order to add the estimate, you can also go in here and click on the estimate and add estimate with the note. And then finally, at the bottom, we have the history. It keeps track of all the history or all the changes made to the task. And we go back to the task list screen again. We have also added export feature for CSV, whereby you can just select a filter or select all the tasks and export it to the CSV. Then we have also created reports here where you can, if you are tracking the time of the task based on the timer, so you can check out all the times you have spent on the task. And there are some filters on this. In order to do this, just click on this tag here. You go into select the fields, select the groupings of the field if you want. Then you go into the filter, and you can, if you want to see some tasks for certain users, you can just select them. Or if you want to see all users, you can do that. And you can also select the date range. Finally, we want to show you the administrator module, where you can, for each administrator field or each task field, you can set up whether it is visible or it's required. And also, if this is a list type of field, by clicking here, you can set up more list items.